In a narrow 3-2 vote, the Bernalillo County Commission voted to put a question about the controversial Albuquerque Rapid Transit project on the ballot in November. News 13's Lizzie Mitri is live tonight at Civic Plaza. Lizzie?
Dean, the vote came down just about an hour ago after each commissioner weighed in on the issue.
It's Albuquerque Rapid Transit, and it's coming to Central Avenue in the fall of 2017.
But should Albuquerque voters have a say in whether ART is coming to Albuquerque? That's what County Commissioner Debbie O'Malley wanted to ask voters as basically a poll question on the November ballot.
I would ask for your support in putting this ballot measure.
I think it's an important question.
And I think that there are people on both sides who really want to be heard.
Commissioners supporting it say it will give the public a voice, but as a non-binding question, it will have no legal effect, which is why Commissioner Wayne Johnson voted against it.
I think a ballot's a place for decisions and choices and not polls.
Lonnie Talbert voted against it, saying ART is a city council issue.
I just don't feel we need to be making those decisions.
Of course, this move also impacts New Mexico politics.
So whenever we're talking about elected officials, definitely politics is part of the context.
UNM professor Gabriel Sanchez says the ballot question could put Mayor Richard Berry on the spot.
Obviously, the mayor might be running for governor. And so the context is, can we utilize this as an opportunity to send a message that at least on this issue, the public isn't behind it? And will that actually have some staying power in a future election?
And speaking of future elections, the proposal will put ART on the same ballot alongside the presidential race.
Is putting this on the ballot possibly a motivation to increase turnout, particularly Democratic turnout in the November election?
In this debate over what an advisory question would even do, ART critics argued it could send a message to the feds as they take a second look at that decision to give the city money for this project. Back to you.
All right, Lizzie, thank you. Now, we reached out to the mayor's office about this vote. They say in part it will not change the plans for ART and says the advisory question is, quote, confusing, misleading, and frankly does not make sense.
The city